Hi, it's actually from AB Sound Advice. Today we're doing a product review on the Blue Aurora PS40 bookshelf speakers, and before we actually go into detail, let's just quickly give you some specifications. This model here has a high frequency unit 1-inch soft dome tweeter, a low frequency unit 4-inch aluminium cone, and it has a frequency range between 45 and 20 HZ, and the frequency for the crossover is 12 dB octave at 3.k HZ, maximum power 50 watts RMS, dimensions 245mm by 145 wide, depth by 205mm, and weighs in at 3.5 kg. So again, Blue Aurora from the UK, and really, I've got to be honest with you, hadn't heard of the brand, not a product that I normally would be playing with, but we should also cover off, in this part of the world, they're just under $700 for a pair, and for the sound you're getting for that is truly amazing. So I'll just quickly lift this up and give you a look. You would have seen also in the product spotlight that we've done the sound demo, so you can see back here, you can see straight off the bat, really nice quality speaker, and it really is a fantastic unit. I'll spin it around the back and you can see the terminals and the little plate and the port, but a really nice solid. Also nice little bit of rubber padding at the bottom so it doesn't slide around. It also comes with a pair of grills which are magnetised, and you can just see there, they've obviously got the cutout in the side of it, in the back of it, sorry, and they just click on like so. Let me just leave that off so you can see. So not a lot to say really, other than I do like the finishing. We're going to need to also factor in the price point that we're playing at here, and in all the reviews and the music I've played through here, I've used the turntable you can see in front of me, which is of course another Blue Aurora. This is their PG1 Blackline turntable with Bluetooth built in. They also have the V40 valve amp, which is what I've been using to demo it. I've done the Bluetooth, we've obviously doing the vinyl, and we've also run some what do you call it, a streamer, so we've run streaming through it. So obviously it really is a really great little setup, and to be honest with you, these bookshelves, they've really got a nice base, and to be honest with you, if you're buying a bookshelf this size, potentially you're living in a unit or something where you don't want a big sub that's going to upset the neighbours, but you don't want a speaker that's really tinny. Well, with these, I really feel that they're a great detailed speaker, a really nice and durable speaker for the money, a nice bit of bass. It's probably on the +1 to +2, but then of course you can see that I'm using the valve amplifier, so that'd be exaggerating the matter a little bit. On a traditional amplifier, I'm expecting that to be back to being flat, or even maybe +half in the bass department. But musically, a really enjoyable speaker, and I really recommend, if you're looking at that sort of price point, you wouldn't go wrong. I mean, as you've seen in all the brands and the models that I've played with over the years, I would definitely have these, in a little room, or even if I batch or something, you just want a nice pair of speakers, you don't want to spend an arm and a leg. This little setup, not a bad little setup. You've had a turntable, little valve amp, and you're not planning to have a party. They're a great set of speakers, and they really are something to consider. So I hope you've enjoyed today's product review on the Blue Aurora PS40s. And again, I always say in all what I do is it's best to listen if you can. I guess the best way to cover off how I generally would give you the advice is that would I own a pair? Yes, I would. And of course, I can't own everything, but when I make that statement is if I'm not prepared to buy them, then it's certainly not going to be ticking any of the boxes off. So for me, they're a great sounding speaker for the money, and I really do like this little setup. It really is an affordable way to get some good sound without breaking the bank. So again, thank you for tuning into AB Sound Advice, and we'll see you next time.